So that has to be our sorceress.
Tell me that you have the orb in hand, Jana. I grow impatient.
The betrayal of our ally has left me in an awkward position. My gnolls
He
were...
was your ally. Your incompetence is beginning to make me doubt the usefulness of our approach.
Even now, my gnolls are searching for the kobolds who...
One more mistake, Jana, and your life will be shorter than a candle flame in a windstorm.
Well, look what we have here.
There is never a candle around when you need one. Let us find out who dares to trespass in my lair.
So, Jana has a mistress, and she's not pleased. Look at the group. Okay. Waymo Zeng, challenging. Jana, overpowering. Moderate warriors and Hellhound, challenging. Yeah, this is the two of us will not survive this. Problem is Jana, probably mostly. Overpowering, so she'll be at least some levels above us. And a sorceress, so we're talking about fairly dangerous attack capabilities. Things that will either do massive much damage to us or will basically disable us entirely. So, what are our options? There's 5 doors in this room. Maybe we should try to give them a try. Summon creature 1. We do have the Gnoll's Promised Aid, but I wasn't worried about the trolls. I mean Gnolls, so I'm not sure if they'll make much of a difference. I'm sure they'll buy us time. Tracks. There are several humanoid tracks scuffed into the disturbed dust here. This area has been heavily searched, and quite recently. Yes. Jana's journal. It's a collection of Jana's personal musings and memories. There are many discussions about her allies and her research, which includes the excavation of these tunnels and old wizard laboratory lost for centuries. Of Timofarar, Jana writes, "The haughty beast is ripe for betrayal, and I wait only until I can find a willing dupe to take the phylactery and destroy the beast. His arrogance is almost equal to my own, and is insufferable. And the cold-hearted reptile dares to betray me. If I do not find someone willing to battle this creature soon, I shall probably have to do it myself. Then I will take control of his kobold army, and between them and my gnolls, we shall be a force to reckon with." Of her mistress, Jana writes, "She is a persuasive creature, but I do not trust her. Once I have collected the artifacts, I will call my sisters to me, and compel her to assist us. If she refuses, she dies. Allies are only useful when they are obedient." We can feign allegiance to her. Not sure. I'm mainly worried about how it affects the gnolls. Yeah, don't mind me. Passing through. A Z. Strange creature that seems to feed on the magical emanations of all kinds. Yep, thank you, blue text. Fucking hell. Is there a lighter background I'd use? That will help a little bit, but not much. You hear whispers within your mind and realize this creature is speaking to you telepathically. Its name is Aziz, and you feel a strong desire for magic. What do you need magic for? Images flash through your mind, depicting a scene where you disappear in a flash and reappear within the high forest outside the caves. Teleportation. The images seem to be some kind of offer by Aziz. It is what Aziz was constructed for, but it feeds off of the magic from any spell to gain power. Is there some other way to pay? Aziz ponders this, hovering, and then sends images to you of magical potions. You get the impression it can take the magic from these as well, but it would have to choose the potions. I don't want to do it now. I mean, I have nothing to gain. I don't have the item yet. That's something I need to do. Ooh. Tale of Rusty McFinger. Is this really... not just a book. Lightning bolt. Crappy summons. Crappy summons. Yeah, Summon Creature 1 seems to be a very popular scroll. Another lightning bolt. See invisibility. I don't see anything that would help us too much. Summon Creature 1. Yeah, we're just going to have to go and talk to the woman. See what happens.
Cunning enough to evade my traps, strong enough to defeat my guards. This should be interesting indeed. Must I now contend with a new enemy, stranger? With all of the skills you must possess to have gained entrance to my lair, it would be a shame to slaughter you. Perhaps we could even become friends. Come, tell me.
So, based on her journal, she wants to use me as her pawn to attack Timothy. My name is Belia, and I am interested in being friends. No, yeah, sure. There is a possibility that you might be telling the truth, I suppose. What makes you think I would need your friendship? Mayhap what I really want is a new slave. Alliance against a common enemy. Mofara. You need an alliance against a common enemy. I have many enemies, though few that I fear. It is one's friends that one needs to be vigilant against, lest they turn and lose their venom on you. Is there a particular enemy you had in mind? Or were you aiming at being vague in hopes that I might reveal more information? Harper's, Drogon, or the Gnome Chieftain? Um, I want to betray the Gnoll chieftain. Not really, because if this turns ugly, weird, that means we'll have no allies. So, I spoke of the Harpers. What have those meddling fools got to do with me? They should not even know of my existence. Come tell me what you know then. Satisfy me and that they are your enemy too, or else prepare to meet a swift end. So, we are both being hunted by a harper named Ayala. There are 2 harpers nearby, Drogon and the ranger known as Ayala. I'm hunting members of the harpers and they are hunting you. Let's try the truth. No. No. I'm hunting members of the Harpers, and they are hunting you. You hunt Harpers? Now that is the kind of pastime I could truly enjoy. There are some artifacts I seek that the Harpers have been protecting. I was unable to acquire them before an old ally betrayed me and attacked the Harpers' school where they were being held. There are 3 missing artifacts. One is a mummified hand, the next is a mask, and finally a tower. While I would like to have all of these items, the only one I absolutely must have is the tower. That's Deacon's item. The one he broke. What is in it for me if I find this tower? I see at least a couple of options here that will basically reveal that we know more about this thing we are letting on. $1,000 gold and a magically enchanted dragon tooth would be yours in exchange for the tower. It's an excellent deal, I assure you. Where would I find these artifacts? I face an evil and deadly foe, most cruel beast, Timofarar, a white dragon. A frightful king of winter ruled from his crystal splinter, and all around would bow to him alone. If one misspoke a single word, and the mighty dragon overheard, frozen death from him was quickly blown. That is a line from an epic written about Timofarar's sire many years ago. Although in many ways Timofarar has yet to reach such height of power, still he is a deadly foe. How would you suggest I defeat him? I have something that might help you face Timofarar. But it would only work once, so you would have to make it count. If you agree to do this for me, I will give you the item to you. My magic will enchant it, so you cannot use it except within close proximity of the dragon. How does it work? It is the Phylactery of Ice, a weapon I just recently discovered. Breaking it infuses your body with the essence of an ice elemental, giving you great strength and resistance to cold. What power that would be! If only one could find a way to harness such power for more than a single use. There's also a side benefit, a touch of irony to Timofarar's end. Several years ago, he was defeated by a powerful frost giant. He is young, and he seems to fear and hate them now. When the elemental enters your body, you will assume the form of a frost giant. Perhaps you will not even have to fight Timo Farrar. When he sees a frost giant charging at him, he might turn tail and flee. Sure. I will do that.
Excellent. Here is the phylactery. Remember, not to break it until you are in the same cave as the dragon. I do not expect to see you again until you have the tower. So if there is anything else, you should ask now.
How about some gold up front? I think you had better count yourself lucky to survive our meeting. You do not want to face my wrath, for my fury knows no bounds. What are you? You do not seem to be truly elven. If I told you that, as cliché as it might sound, I really would have to kill you. Just believe me that when my people rise to power, you will be thankful you joined with me. Anything else? No. Ooh, yes. I do want to try to kill them. What is this? Not a simple matter. Did we get something from them? Phylactery of ice, so. Ooh, please come here and
Now just wait right
Consider it
there.
done.
And this is too easy.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
cannot win.
let's take them down.
Your blood will be mine.
Yeah, this is good. This is very good. No, it's not. Fuck. I fucked up. Yeah. Shit. I didn't pop myself. So we're gonna get slaughtered. Yeah. And I'm making terrible attack throws. So we're just gonna get slaughtered now. Dog has to die.
Do something, damn you!
I'm doing healing and killing and all kinds of nasty things. Okay, now Janna should be alone with her, I guess, familiar. I don't know if that's a familiar or not, but I'm assuming it is. Not sure if we're gonna get the Gnoll support anymore, but in many ways it doesn't matter.
What do you want?
Spell Mage Armor on yourself.
What do you...
Spell Mage Armor on me. Okay, let's see where we can go with this. Not hostile. Excellent. Could you please follow us?
You have returned. What news have you?
I have decided to kill you. My own brother betrayed me once. I escaped the carefully laid trap, unraveled his scheming, and hunted him down. Are we gonna get our allies to attack? Well, that was a long fight, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, that's the important information. So we just need to... Actually, we have a decent chance of evading his attack. We have the best chance because we're a rogue. However, shitty luck is shitty luck, and we'll never be able to escape that.
You have returned.
You cannot win!
29 points of damage. Ah, shit. I think we need to get the
You
fuck
just
out.
follow me and stay close.
Consider it done.
Fuck you! You're dead!
Stay close.
Damn you!
Ah, why the fuck can't you do what I order you to do? We have no chance to use physical attacks against her once he has the fire shield up. It'll cause us so much damage on every hit, and there's no guarantee we'll damage her. So the physical attack game is over at that point. We need to withdraw.
You have returned.
Yep. And that's about it.
You just follow me and stay close.
Consider it done.
Weapon ineffective. Yeah, they're all dead already. Jesus Christ. The problem is, in order to take her down, you'd have to have something to dispel her. But we have nothing, absolutely nothing. And do this, I suppose.
Alright, this is too easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't take long, did it? They killed themselves by hitting her. And we're not actually, we're paralyzed, so we're dead. So I think we should leave this for now. We might be able to take her down, but we would need to be able to take that goddamn defense down, and we need at least a third level spell to do it, because she'll cast Ghostly Visage, which makes her immune to first and second level spells. Gives her damage resistance. So very hard to harm her or do damage to her physically while taking massive amounts of damage yourself. So it's just not a combination we can survive. I'll try something though. We don't need to talk to someone to try to kill her. Yeah, we took 16 points of damage, did 0 points of damage. That's the fucking problem at the moment. We're now dead. I'll leave her alone, at least for now. She should be immune to this.
You just follow me and stay close.
So as long as we don't have a way to disable that either the ghostly visage or the fire shield. It's just we're just asking for trouble. The thing is, I'm not sure can we get back here without going through the gnolls? Not sure if they'll stay our allies. We don't attack China. At the same time, we are so fucked. Okay, we have one choice. Leave them to fight Jinnah and die, but more importantly, I think try to get rid of Gui Mo Zing. Anything else we can do? A little popping. We can cast Ghostly Visage on ourselves too. Ooh, we do have a chance here. Yeah, we have a few options, but they're a bit... I don't know if they're gonna work. Yeah, I don't think this works this way. Basically, we have a few disabling spell scrolls, so we can get one of them to work. It's nice, but we need to initiate hostilities first. And I'm not sure how high level of spell they are, so... fuck this. We probably disrupted something very, very important there. Cool touch, please work. Did not work, but it has a reasonable chance of working, almost 50% chance. And it's not our only, the only thing we can try. And here she'll be immune to fear. At least fear of that level. Fuck it. Just...
Now just wait right
Consider
there
it.
and don't move a muscle until I say.
She's very close to dying. Just dump anything on her. Does she have the ghostly visage? She's constantly casting an unknown spell, so I wouldn't know. She sort of looks like she's under the effect though. I'm going to assume that's the case. That's the problem really. Because a lot of our attack abilities in my character now are level 1 or 2 and she's immune. Might be able to damage her other ways. We just need something, a little bit of extra damage. Please come on.
You just follow
Away from
me.
there.
Really, Samuel?
She's immune to fire. Knowles did it. My secondary option would have been to let them die, to wear her out a little bit, then try, maybe even wait out some of the worst of her buffs. Dragon's Tooth. Amulet Wheel, Boots of Hardness. So fairly basic but still nice items. And we lost our companion to this, but I don't think he's permanently dead. And still get him back. But yeah. Well, whatever.
Gnolls are grateful for your help, fearless one. We are glad the hated sorceress is dead.
And I thank you for helping me fight her.
Make no mistake, we are eager to see you leave us well, fearless one. We hope that is soon.
I suppose so. Not giving anything to Azith, though. I'm going back through the Gnoll caves. If they want to offer a fight there, that's fine. We have our supposed allies. Three bears and some kobolds. And actually no gnolls anymore. So harmless way to get everything. We are missing one room though. Still, Chieftain's Gate. We ensure that we have the means to get rid of the dragon too now. Maybe the dragon would have offered similar deal. Something to help get rid of the sorceress. Doesn't really matter now though. Gloves of Rogue. Actually a useful item. Wonder if we have enough skill to start recovering traps. No. We're fairly close though. Fusion lore. Ooh, this one arrows. Okay. We'll go talk to the kobolds. See if they have anything to contribute. There's really no point of them still being here, so we can just tell them to get the hell out. They should go. Then we'll teleport using the ring. Huh? Well, the bear is gonna eat them. Well, whatever. Bear's gonna do what a bear's gonna do. Nothing to do with me.
You have come to ask that.
Everything seems to be fine with Xanos. Might be better to give him the boots of hardiness. We're relying on him to be the tank, so we should let him be the tank. Still, do we have any more of these crystals? Just one. Probably should make a couple more. Please
Have you
heal.
any news of the artifacts?
I have recovered the dragon's tooth. You have? Good. I don't know what powers the tooth might bring to a dragon or a similar creature, but the possibilities are frightening enough. Have you found anything else? Why did I get lawful out of that? I mean, that's my mission. Just because I'm doing my quest, I get lawful points. Seems odd. How the hell do we get chaotic points then? Because even when I lie, I'm not really getting them. It's just a persuasion check. It's not an easy thing to do. Make the alignment system and have a shifting alignment system that is taking into account all these little choices, because you'll never get it exactly the way a player feels it's going. They always feel that you're getting points from things you probably shouldn't be getting them. So in a lot of ways it's simpler to just let them pick an alignment and just stick with that, or have it attached to a lot of more major choices. But the problem is, I don't see what my possible motivation could be to lie about finding one of the artifacts when my entire mission is to find the artifacts. So I sort of feel, why am I getting rewarded, or rather punished with the lawful points for delivering the item that I was all supposed to deliver right from the start? No one has given me even a slight reason not to give them out straight off, so I don't get it. Especially if they're it's not like they're just some kind of a useful item you can find here. It's made pretty clear that they're powerful items that were stuck here precisely because people don't really know what they do and or they're potentially dangerous. So I don't know any better. What could they possibly do? So just taking control of them and not giving them back for reasons seems reckless. Incredibly reckless. There's a limit to that shit. If there's would be a clear profit in it for me, that might be a different thing. But how they're presented now? No. No, 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 no. At the same time, it's is it gonna matter? No, it's not gonna matter. So we'll just live with it.
Greetings, friend.
Have you any news?
The Northern Passage is the only one left, and there's Deacon has the final part. And Deacon won't give his part until Tomb of Farrar has been dealt with one way or another. And we have the tools to take care of Tomb of Farrar now. So that's another level up for us. We have a lot of chunk at this point, but we should try to get rid of it. Staff of Power is a good one. Fireballs, magic missiles, ray of enfeeblement. That's still it. Anything else? Amulet Will sort of sucks, but doesn't have an amulet. Let's see how much our loot is worth. This is on, well, the draw distance is shit, but this is a very pleasant way, for at least from my perspective, to implement a night environment. Its sounds create a lot of the environment. The lighting is clearly on the dark side, but it's not to the point where I can't clearly see what everything I'm looking at is. It's just something for me to show that it is dark. It doesn't hurt that I have my own light source with me. It just... I recently played Shadowrun Returns custom campaigns, a couple of them, and at least in one of them it annoys me greatly, because a similar environment in that would be basically you don't have any light source around you, and everything is sort of blue, dark blue hued. So it's yeah, night can be sort of like that, but it's very unpleasant game to look at because you can't exactly see anything. What you see is movement outlines by the user interface and the hit percentages of the targets, and that's it. That's your game that you're playing, and it's a very unfortunate way to represent your game when it's totally unnecessary.
Hail and well met.
But it gets you to appreciate when a game has a better lighting system. Even though this game doesn't by any stretch of imagination look great, it's good enough. It's good enough to graphically represent what it's supposed to be, and it looks nice. The limited tools are being used well. Did I want to sell anyway? I need a price check. Looks like the price is actually fairly decent. So it is not a bad place to sell things. Staff of Power, worth 4,000. So that gives us 7,237 gold pieces. It's not really good enough for anything really good, but it's a healthy chunk of gold that we can now rely on. Don't really think I want to sell anything else. So, the only real regret I have is that we didn't get Killing Blow on Jenna, so we didn't get the experience out of her. But other than that, things went just fine. And I have to assume that if I had gone and talked to Tibo Farrar, he would have at least offered us a way to get to her. That does mean we'll have to get to whatever we're gonna get from Timo Farrar. That's probably closer to 1,000 experience points. So very much guaranteed level up if we go that way. And naturally, we haven't actually gone through this map either. Yep, I'll end at the Elven Crypt again. It's a nice crossroads. Yeah, there are other places besides the path to the northern mountain range. Brown bear near there. Oh shit! Yep, a druid or a ranger. Let's talk to her. Talk to it. Yeah, I'll end it here. I guess we'll explore this and start moving north. I would imagine Timo Farrar is similar to Jenna, so fairly large group of kobolds and perhaps another cave system. But this time we should not have problem with actually getting rid of the main baddie there. Single use. Only works near the dragon.